Okay, so I've heard that if you drop one of your favorite powder makeups, whether it is a blush or a compact or eyeshadow, that you can smash it in there, then add alcohol to it, let it sit, and it will come together again so that you can continue to use it. For the sake of this video, I have broken up this eyeshadow. So, I'm going to follow what everybody says. I have my rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to take my finger, whoops, probably should have used a tripod, and I'm going to kind of smash it down in there, and then I'm going to add a little bit of alcohol to it. I don't think I added enough alcohol, because now I got it all over my fingers. Okay, so now we're going to leave it right there, and we'll come back to it when it's dry and see what it looks like. Okay, so yesterday I broke up this eyeshadow just for the sake of this video. I think I have you guys zoomed in a little bit too tight. I don't know if you can tell, but it all went back basically compacted again, like it wasn't even broke. I did smooth it out some with the back side of a knife. So see, I let it dry overnight. I don't know, do I have you guys zoomed in too tight? See there? I think I would probably let it dry another couple of hours, because it still feels a little bit damp, but not bad. It all went back together. I'm thoroughly pleased with that one. So here's a great use for one of these D-rings. This one is a D-ring with a foamy type handle, and these are perfect actually. And I don't have these bags loaded because, well, I wasn't going to empty my cabinets just for the purpose of this video. But like when you go to the grocery store and you have a bunch of bags, instead of trying to gather them all up in both of your hands, you could grab a couple of these D-rings. Then you just slide your bag on there. And obviously they'd be loaded with groceries, but again, I wasn't going to empty my cabinets for the sake of this video. This one is a pretty good size. It's a 5-inch. And then you would carry them all like this. They're only $1.99, so you could probably find them at like your local hardware store or someplace like that. Because like if you're carrying 2 1-gallon buckets of paint, you could use this for that. If you're carrying just different things that may have like a little handle on them, you could use it for that. If you have like multiple pairs of scissors, you could use it for that. Like for instance, here's 3 pairs of scissors if I wanted to hang them on the wall. Well, let me get over here where I can see what I'm doing. Then I would just slide them on there like that. And then probably use the bigger side and hang it on the wall. So there are a bunch of uses for these little D-rings or I'm not sure what else they're referred to as. I've always heard them as a D-ring. Main reason is because they're kind of shaped like a capital D. Okay, so this one is for like a hide a key. You're going to need glue, some rocks, whether they're the river rocks or just regularly rocks that you have, like in a flower bed or whatever. Preferably a flower pot, because you're going to need to dig a hole or put a hole like around the edge somewhere where you can stick a pill bottle in it, like this. Now, I went ahead and used a purple marker on the top. I wish I'd had a black, but I didn't have a black. So I'm using the purple, and I'm using 2 rocks on this because I want to make sure that it kind of looks natural. I'm going to take my E6000, which is what I'm using, and I'm going to put it on one part of the rock, just a little part. You could use tacky glue or Gorilla Glue, something like that. Then you stick it on your lid. And the reason I did 2 is because the rocks are not going to lay down in the flower pot like flat. They're just going to be in there kind of naturally. Also, if you have rocks in there that are dirty and then you present a clean rock or a clean couple of rocks, it's obvious. So you're going to want to put a little dirt on there after this dries really well. So you're going to let your lid dry and put your key inside the bottle, and then you would put this down in the hole of your pot. It's an easy hide a key. Most people wouldn't think of it, but again, I wouldn't put 2 clean rocks or a clean rock in with a bunch of dirty rocks. I would make sure that I got some dirt on them, kind of smear it around and smudge it around. Easy, simple hide a key. And all you need is an old pill bottle, whatever kind of rocks you put in, like flower bed or flower, I would put them all around the flower pot, and then glue a few to the top, or 1 to the top if you have one big one. Let it dry good, then put it down in your pot, and you have a simple, easy hide a key. Okay, so here's our little key holder. As you can see, my rocks have dried completely, the glue has. So now I am going to bury this up to the rocks. Anyway, can you spot the rocks that are attached to the bottle? If not, I'll show you. See there? There's the white lid. My intention is to go over that with a black marker. I gotta get that and go ahead and cover that whole lid with black, or paint it black. I'll probably paint it black. That way I can kind of put some white streaks in it. And anyway, I'm gonna add a few more rocks to it when I add the real plant to it. Would you know it was there if I hadn't told you?